Hello, everybody. All right, there's another one from EA Sports, Madden NFL 16. EA Sports, www.easports.com/Madden-NFL. You can also pre-order over here. They have Madden 15, news and media, mobile features. You get the idea. Unlike the NBA 16, this guy just basically paces back and forth. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read everything, or show you everything, and then you can do the guesswork from there. This says August 25, 2015. Introducing Draft Championships, EA 3 game trailer. Meet the cover winner and Madden 16 features. Well, I'm old school. I want to see the trailer first. So I am going to open this into a new window. Be the playmaker. Okay, so this basically says, today EA Sports released brand new Draft Championship Mode NFL 16, or Madden NFL 16, as well as information, innovative gameplay features. Draft Championships bring a new fantasy experience to Madden NFL 16, testing your playmaking ability off the field as you build a team in your personal war room, and on the field as you pit your drafted team against fierce competition. Gamers will also be given new playmaking tools on the field for quarterbacks, receivers, defenders, creating a completely transformed passing game and the biggest wow moments in franchise history. Draft Championships takes the excitement of drafting a fantasy team of modern NFL superstars and classic legends and puts them to the test on the field in a new, fast-paced, and repeatable way to play. When players take the field in Madden NFL 16, they'll have a new set of tools at their disposal on both sides of the ball. For the first time in franchise history, gamers will be able to experience true two-player catch interactions as offensive and defensive play makes their best attempt to secure a pigskin. Receivers and defenders can now dictate the outcome of each passing play while the ball is in the air. For receivers, go for the highlight reel with the aggressive catch, run, pick up yard or extra yards with run after catch, or move the chains with one possession catch. On defenders, disrupt the outcome of each play using a new play ball and hit receiver mechanics. Madden NFL 16 is available for pre-order currently, right now. It officially hit stores August 25, 2015. Alright, I've already actually this is an awesome trailer. It takes a minute to get going.
Every now and then, someone comes along and everything.
The high is proven why they're at the top of the NFC. Cobb with a goal-ahead score, that could be a dagger for the Giants.
Finding them is easier said than done.
The Giants have been lackluster in 2-minute drills all year. Can this be the one that changes their season? Manning drops back. He's tackled for a sack.
And at times, it seems hopeless.
No timeouts left. Could this be the last play of the game? The Giants need a touchdown.
Until you realize that there is an opportunity to do more. And in this very moment, you discover
It's gone! Odell Beckham Jr.
it was you all.
Unbelievable! He's it again!
Be the playmaker in Madden NFL 16.
Alright, so we did the trailer. That's an amazing trailer. Let's go for the NFL features. Madden NFL 16 features you can pre-order, of course. Madden NFL 16 delivers all new controls that allow you to dominate the battle of air supremacy. New QB mechanics include body relative throws, plus touch and roll out passes, provide you with unprecedented depth and control while under center. Combined with a new risk-reward catch and pass defense system, get ready for the biggest wow moments in franchise history. Playmaker broadcast. Your Playmaker highlight reel has arrived with new players, spotlights, dynamic goals and achievements, and innovative on-the-field cameras, bringing you closer to the game than ever before. Prime time would be proud. Ways to play. Want to be the GM? Build your team from top to bottom in connected franchises and control every decision your team makes, from concession prices to relocations. Ultimate Team. Madden Ultimate Team is the fastest growing mode in Madden, and the reason. Build your ultimate team with your favorite NFL legends as well as current stars. Compete in online head-to-head season, build your roster, and control every aspect of your team. From team playbooks to uniforms, you have the final word in every decision. Do all this alongside the NFL season as MUT or MUT is updated each day to immerse you into the league storylines. Alright, introducing draft championships. For several years, some of the most common questions and comments heard around EA Sports Studio were related to fantasy football. What are you going to do with fantasy football? Madden NFL should be doing fantasy. If you asked 5 different people, you'd get 6 different answers. The challenge is delivering the core fantasy draft experience without losing on-field excitement of Madden NFL fans have come to expect. In Madden NFL 16 Draft Championship, the team has delivered on both fronts. First thing our team did was to take a look at the traditional fantasy football experience, a 12 to 16 round snake draft spread out over a few hours. While this can be a lot of fun with friends, it can be a really long event. Also, without pizza, wings, and trash talk, the experience loses something. The format also has 2 downsides. A Madden point of view, not only is it tough to organize that many people for a large event, just ask your commissioner, but the actual time spent drafting the player is very small. Fantasy football is a lot of fun, but we realized the Madden NFL version needed tweaks. The goal? Having identified challenges, we asked ourselves, what is the core fun of fantasy football that will work for Madden? It's pretty obvious. Making the pick. Choosing the player that's going to carry your team. Draft night is best part of fantasy football. The goal of the draft championship was giving players draft night over and over again. Draft championship adds to the fantasy football experience, paying off draft night immediately. As soon as draft is over, players can take the new squad onto the field, the result a very tight draft experience that distills the best parts of fantasy football and combining it with excitement, an exciting Madden event that can be completed in an evening. Anyone who gets through a head-to-head gauntlet will truly be worthy of the draft championship. Draft Night Reimagined. A team of 4 goals will create the Madden NFL Draft Championship. Always on the clock. Every pick matters. Keep it tight and replayable. Draft championships begin by picking from one of 3 coaches, which ensures draft will be different and the pace remains high. Coaches determine a team's offensive and defensive playbooks. Also defines 2 default styles, typically 1 offensive and 1 defensive. Your team's uniform is identified by your favorite team. Simply update the team choice to change the uniforms. A base team is then generated, which is playable but relatively low rated. There's a group of players that are available for base team rosters. While overratings are similar, there will be some variety in the types of players that show up. Over time, draft championship players realize which players should stay and which should be upgraded. Upgrading your team now comes to the heart of the experience. Drafting players to upgrade team. Players have the choice of 3 players in each round, and with a limited number of rounds. Let's get a couple sample rounds. Which position is most important to you right now? CB, STE. Do I go for depth at WR or strengthen my line? Who knows? Which legend do I want in my team? List all the greats. 4. Do I go for the higher rated player or player to help my style rating? Well, style's always going to be good in the end. Can always, it's great, and he can fumble every single time. Obviously not during this, but in real life. A typical draft consists of 15 player rounds. The limited number of rounds mean that you are always on the clock. Every pick is crucial. Experienced players will be able to move through a draft quickly, but draft champions include tools to make deeper look at players before making a selection. The limit number of rounds and players per round also mean that every draft will be different. Players competing in draft championships can play repeatedly without ever building or facing the same team. Your championship. After the draft, it's time to take the new squad onto the field. Choosing a solo draft gives players up to 3 games against AI opponents. With each victory, the quality of the competition will increase until the championship game in the brand new draft championship stadium. Players looking for a real challenge can jump into the head-on-head draft while draft happens independently. Taking on the best players in Madden NFL 16 will provide the ultimate test for your drafting skills. Win 4 games in a row to become a true draft champion. The number of games in each event are relatively low in order to preserve the Madden Fantasy in a Night feel to a draft champions. Even if you get knocked out, you get to jump right back in and draft another team. We couldn't be more excited to get draft champions into your hands and see how we answer the questions. What does Madden do with fantasy football? Your draft, your team, your championship. We leave it up to you. And to top it off, I got this from Business Insider. It basically says that, EA Sports just showed off new Madden NFL 16 game, and it looks unbelievably realistic. I would say, honestly, if I was to look at this, what I remember is that it looks like an early an early LED or, you know, regular TV that you see nowadays, but one like 5 years ago or so. That's exactly what it looks like. Every year, EA Sports Madden 16 game is huge among NFL fans. In other words, Madden games that play console games, and every year the game gets better. Madden has taken huge steps to recently on the next-gen console, Xbox One and PlayStation 4. EA Sports just rolled out a new trailer with footage directly from gameplay video from its next version at the E3 event in LA, which I've already shown. But I wanted to show you this because when stuff like this hits Business Insider, folks, there's no doubt in my mind that this is something to put up. This is something to celebrate. Alright? This is like having a Fortune 500 company just make it there. And last year they were, you know, not even on Fortune 400 or Fortune 100. This is how important it is to be on Business Insider and everything else. I mean, this is the meat and the potatoes of it. Madden NFL 16 is going to be probably the best Madden yet. The only thing that would have made it better is if they would have allowed you to graph the faces on them like the NBA Live 16. If they had allowed that, then it would probably be the best.